I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of Pochettino excuses. If you watched the last few weeks or few months, his interviews, it's just a bunch of crap, a lot of excuses. And I also was giving excuses when it comes to our performances. But looking back, when we got seriously beaten by the U17 Liverpool, and Liverpool, who had a lot of injuries, almost all their key players injured, I'm like, you can still get something good out of the kid, out of whoever. Those players that on the pitch, they are professional football players. They can still give you something if you are a good coach. I started changing my mind slowly and surely, and those are crap excuses. If Pochettino can do the right thing on the pitch and we lose, I can understand. But he got it all wrong almost every single game. Hey guys, my name is Ogs. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It will take you 1 second to do it, and it will be much appreciated. So let's continue with this Pochettino, man. On the weekend, he gave interviews to Nizer Kinsella, and I feel like throwing up. I feel like, brother, what's that?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, that is exactly how I feel. It's excuses are not really working for me at the moment. It used to work a few months ago, but at the moment, I can understand it 50-50. It's not entirely his fault, but come on, man. We can get something out of those players if you are a good coach and you make the right decisions. Brother. So the Champions League, it's been confirmed today, the new formula of the Champions League. Unfortunately, Chelsea are not going to be part of the first edition. You can go and read or watch the video on the UEFA official website. I don't want to play the video. It could be copyrighted and all that. But Chelsea, man. You know, top 5. We can't even make it top 5. Come on. What's going on with this team, man? This is my page here on Twitter. If you want to follow your brother will follow you back. And I kind of like what this guy said, right? Nicholas Jackson.
I missed there was a chance I missed. Yeah, I think it's not enough because I missed a lot. For me, I should have been a lot more. And I missed a lot of chances. I think I should have been by more than 11, but
he's done out here.
How can you miss that?
They need to sell him, fam. They need to sell him, bro. You get me, fam? That man, that guy, he misses everything. Everything. Haircut, wedding, funeral. The man will miss everything, blood. You get me, bro? I'd rather Stevie Wonder up front. I'm telling you, you'll score more goals. I guarantee you.
All right, so Nico knows that he's missing a lot of chances, and this is one of the reasons why I don't blame everything on Pochettino. Yes, he's an awful coach, but also we can't finish our chances. We create more chances than many top teams, but we just don't score. All right, so Pochettino, like I said, been talking this weekend a lot, talking about the players being booed. He said that he's okay if they boo him, but let's support the players. The players need support. Listen, I'm not going to blame people who pay their hard-earned money. I don't agree with booing players anyways, but I'm not here to teach anybody a lesson. Somebody who sacrificed his money, his family, and following you without getting anything. It's just for pleasure. You are getting paid a lot of money, and then you complain about being booed. I think in the heat of the moment, after a horrible defeat, I don't really blame anybody that will express what they feel just to take the frustration out of the system. I don't think they are bad people. I'm not going to do it, but I'm not going to call out on people who, like I said, I'm sitting from my house. I don't have any lesson to teach to somebody who is paying his money. I don't want the fans trying to blame the players. Players need to feel backed by the fans, and to be honest, I prefer that I get the blame. Blah, 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 blah. The players and you. Mauricio Pochettino, I think we need to put in context if sometimes people do not listen. It is our third game in 6 days. Bloody hell. He's complaining about fatigue. But other teams like Liverpool been doing the same. They even had we had more days of recovery than them. They had a lot of kids that came and beat Chelsea. So I'm not going to listen to, the schedule is bad. Because we've been playing one game a week. We don't have European competition. Come on, Poch. And we heard that Chelsea are going to be the fittest team in the Premier League because of the Gerson test that Pochettino need to put the players through. So what happened? Why so many stupid excuses like this? I'm not going to buy into it. Fabrizio Romano, my understanding is that Marco Cucurella is one of the situations to be assessed at the end of the season. Cucurella, Chalobah, and also many academy product, if you read on the article on Quote Offside. That is the website, right? Quote on Offside. Anyways, yeah, man, I am sick and tired of excuses at Chelsea Football Club. All right, talking about Pochettino and how awful he been. Chelsea are going for this guy called the Guru, the set-piece Guru. His name is Bernado Cueva. He's on the list. It doesn't mean that he's going to be a Chelsea set-piece coach, but they are calling him Guru. And if you look at the way like Brentford defend and the way they attack on set pieces, how strong they are, you're just thinking this guy is somebody who could help Chelsea a lot. But also, to coach, you need quality. If you don't have quality, you can coach whatever you want. It's not going to work. So, adding this guy, Mr. Bernardo at Chelsea, I think it's going to be a very good thing. And even if Pochettino leaves, we can still have a quality coach who can work with the new one if we get somebody. So Pochettino apparently, after resisting all this time, because he was feeling like, oh man, if they bring another coach, that means that they undermined my work. But it looks like he's involved in the process and he's open to the idea of bringing somebody. Moises Caicedo, look at this guy when he was like age of 16. He talked about N'Golo Kante, how he was watching N'Golo Kante and his dream to be like him. So when he said that I was always a blue, he didn't lie. So this is a dream come through for the young man, Moises bloody Caicedo. So, Pochettino, stop complaining, my brother. Only Sheffield United and Burnley has accumulated fewer points than Chelsea in the second half of the Premier League this season. Bloody hell. So we are in the relegation zone. It's Chelsea, Sheffield United, and Burnley. Stop complaining. Keep walking and doing the right thing, man. I'm sick and tired of your complaint all the time. Oh, my Lord. Let's move on to some other stuff. So this is actually a very good news, right? Darou Salam Academy president, Mr. Galassi Mbaki, he came to Stamford Bridge to visit. I think he was like, wow. If he compared to the building and he compared to his academy back in Senegal, he's like, my Lord. So you see Nicholas Jackson here and Pap Dauda, who we just signed from Darou Salam Academy. He's a training with Cobham Academy product at the moment. So it's good. Senegal, yeah, we are together, man. I think this is a very good partnership because if you look at the Red Bull Group, the City Group, and other teams, they have this kind of partnerships with other clubs around the world. So it makes transfer more easier for them. So yeah, welcome to the family, Darou Salam Academy in Senegal. And you see Nicholas Jackson also is from Senegal. We have a very good, relationship with Senegal. Remember Kalidou Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy, and you can find somebody else. Leave in the comment and let me know how many Senegalese played for the almighty Blues. Let's move on very quickly here. Nico Williams, according to the Daily Express, Chelsea could. Keyword here is could. Because when you see something like this, people are going to say, oh, Chelsea are going to buy Nico Williams. No, the article, if you read, I just finished reading it like 10 minutes before I make this video. It doesn't say that Chelsea are going. They say they could. Maybe that is an idea from somebody who say, I think Nico Williams is going to be very good for Chelsea Football Club. So they could, if they sell, you see how the wording here, if they sell Raheem Sterling, Raheem Sterling, it's a strong word. You can't ask somebody who still has 3 years in his contract and who is getting 350k every single week. You can't force him out. So if Sterling moves, goes somewhere, Saudi or whatever club, they could be forced to find another winger. And Nico Williams got like 43 million release clause on his contract. So Chelsea could go for him. What a player, man. What a player. But my point is we can't continue buying players. How about Nicholas Jackson? How about developing Nicholas Jackson in that position? Because if we got a proper number 9 target man, Nicholas Jackson can play from that winger / inverted inverted winger in that zone, quote unquote winger. We have somebody already, Nicholas Jackson and also Mikhailo Mudryk. Can we develop this guy? Can we give him a run of games before we go out there and spend stupid money? But Nico Williams, wow, what a player. I really like him. And he been also linked with every big team in the world. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, City, Arsenal. So it's going to be he got a release clause that looks like cheap, but I don't think Chelsea are going to go for him. And I just want to give a chance to what we got already in the team. All right, so the last news for this video is going to be about another Chelsea Academy product that we let go on free. His name is Jamal Musiala. He left us in 2017, 2018 in that region. He was 17 years old at the time, almost 18 years old. He went from the Chelsea Academy straight to Bayern Munich first team. The same year, he won the Champions League with Bayern Munich. That tells you that we have diamond in our team that we don't give a chance. We prefer to go somewhere else and buy from Brazil, France, or whatever. But we have already, diamond that need to be polished in our own team. Now everybody wants him to come back to Chelsea. Oh no, we have to break the bank. But we had him on free. When I tried to promote this guy, look at my old videos. Before even he left to go to Bayern, I made few videos about this guy. Say, he is the guy to watch from the academy. People were like, you talk nonsense with your academy and English players and blah, 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 blah. Now that he's German, playing for the German national team, he's not from Cobham anymore. The same people who made their careers on insulting academy product English players 24/7 are the same people who want to break the bank for Jamal Musiala. You have to think outside the box and be patient, because you might be missing out on a great players. So his contract is gonna end. I think he still has like 1 year on his contract, and he refused to sign a new contract now because he need to know who's gonna be the coach. What is the plan for Bayern Munich? Tuchel literally played him as a wing back or something like that. I'm exaggerating, but you know how Thomas Tuchel always plays people out of position, and he completely destroyed that team of Bayern Munich. So many people have been saying he need to come back to Chelsea. Realistically, I don't see it happening, because ex-Chelsea players, they hate coming back to Chelsea because of the way they were treated before. And you know, people said don't go back, because if you go back, it's gonna get worse. Look at Lukaku when he came back. Look who's back. Look who's back. And if you look at Declan Rice, he signed for Arsenal, right? He didn't want to come back anymore because the way we treat our kid, and when somebody else is patient enough and develop them, we want them back. So it doesn't make any sense. His market value is like 110 million euros, so around 100 million pound. So let's wait and see. Can you imagine if we have this guy, even though we have other players to develop from his position, but what an addition this is going to be. Chelsea are not in the Champions League. Chelsea are struggling building a new team now. Do you think that somebody like Jamal Musiala is going to accept to come and follow this process that we don't even know when the process is going to end? I don't see it happening, but if Boehly want to break the bank and bring the kid back home, why not?